All right, everybody, welcome to the next segment of Intentionally Unintelligent. We're switching shit up. Instead of having a guest on this week's episode, we're going into the World Class Moron Debates. Me and Angelo are going head-to-head in this battle right now. I'm going to fuck him up. All right? And then we have James.
Right.
And we have our buddy James in the middle hosting it. James, tell us the rules, brother.
All right, morons, are you both ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You both have 1 minute to answer a question on the topics that I announce. Each topic will be picked out of the hat. I will judge on who answers the topics to the best and announce a winner at the end of each round. Both of you can agree on a topic, but I will judge on the winner based off of who has a better reason why. We all clear?
Oh, man, I'm clear.
I got a Mills Lane this thing.
I got to vote. What do we
Alrighty.
got here? All right, let's start this up, baby boy. Let's do
All
this.
right, so round one, question one.
Let's do it.
You're dating a girl for 2 months, and you take her out to a nice, spicy Mexican restaurant. She comes back to your place and blows up your toilet. Is that grounds to break up?
Do you want to take the reins first? Or,
I
you
do,
already
and
know?
I have a couple of situations where that shit happened to me. Now, there's a lot of guys out there who think that they'd be okay with it until you hear the mess that goes on in the bathroom. So my question is, it's not grounds to break up, but it's grounds that the relationship may plummet after that.
So I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. A female has the same digestive tract as us men. We go out to have some spicy Mexican food. I mean, I know what I would do in that bathroom. So I get it. She's got to go in there. She's got to blow the toilet. If she doesn't have the courtesy to spray after, completely different story. You understand? But if she blows it up, that's a good thing. That means she trusts me. That means she's trustworthy.
So
Okay?
if no poopery goes in the toilet, you're dumping it.
No poopery in the toilet. We talk after, and we discuss why she did that.
Yeah.
If she comes out of that bathroom and it smells like poop and Lysol together, she try to mask the smell, she's good in my eyes.
I can kind of respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I got to go with Angelo on that one.
Yeah, I know you would. James, come on, buddy.
Fuck yourself.
Come on.
Sidebar, how comfortable do you have to be to do the same in her apartment?
Oh, I don't care. It could be date one. I'm a man, bro. I got shit.
I'm gonna say the same exact thing. Yeah, that I'll agree with him on. If I gotta poop, I gotta poop. Everybody who knows me knows I'll poop, and I mean, right here if I needed to. So.
Get it. All right, question number 2. I'm going to be judging you on your most embarrassing story. Both of you have to tell the audience what the most embarrassing story is, and I will judge you on that accordingly.
I'll take the reins on this one, my friend. Speaking of poop, right? We're in the poop conversation, so I'm just gonna stick with my poop stories. 5 a.m. I'm a plumber. I gotta get to the city. I'm a new plumber. I gotta get there early. Run out of the house. I'll wake up late. Put on my clothes. I gotta get to the train station. I'm not the guy who wakes up early. I'm on the platform. And man, it starts bubbling up. I have to go bad. I am too far away to run downstairs, and you try to use the bathroom at the subway stations. Anybody that lives in Brooklyn knows all those things are locked anyway. Cannot go back home, and I can't miss this train. So at this point, I sit there and I say to myself, I'm either going to shit my pants, shit on this platform, or I'm going to go home and lose my job. I was young at the time, and I said to myself, I'm going to bite the bullet here, and I'm going to shit on this train platform. So that's exactly what I did. I did not wipe either. I had to just push it out. Kind of came out like logs. So it was good, thank God.
Did anybody
Pushed
see
it
it?
right out. Nobody seen it. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. It was very maybe 1 or 2 people, but I went to the end of the train, the platform, hunched over, got 2 or 3 logs out, did not wipe my butt till I got to work. And thank God it was a phantom poop. So butt was clean the whole day, made it to work. And, the only most embarrassing part of the whole thing is that I stepped in it when I tried to get out of it.
I was at Dayglow in Prudential Center, all right? And I was doing bad things that night, way too much than I was supposed to. I veered away from my friends. I went to the middle of the crowd, and I believe Afrojack was on the stage. I had cleared out a giant group of random people that I didn't know to do a dance circle, and I didn't know how to do any dances, so I just started. I just started flailing around with my fat body back then, trying to fucking shuffle it out, in front of these people as if I was giving them a performance. They did not enjoy it. And then some girl comes up to me after. She says, "I had to move for this, you fucking idiot. Get the fuck out of here." And for about 5 to 6 years, that's been on my brain, not fucking stop. That's probably my most embarrassing story.
James, before you even choose who has the most embarrassing story, just please give it to him.
Yeah,
because
that's
that was probably that
Thanks, I'm really fucking happy I won this one.
Way,
Great.
way more embarrassing.
Chris, you take one.
Just because he had to clear out a group of people. I seen Chris two-step at work.
I don't do that anymore, bro.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
All right. Question number 3. You both are having a sexual encounter, and your lover queefs extremely loud. What do you do, and how do you react?
I'll take this one. One time I was with a girl, and she queefed, and it was bad. And her reaction to the queef, she said, "Ow," which I've never heard before. You know what I mean? It depends how loud the queef is. Usually, if it's my girlfriend, I'll laugh a little bit, to try to ease it up. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'll
lighten up the situation.
Lighten up the situation,
Yeah,
or I'll just
right.
straight up ignore it. That's kind of what I would do.
Okay, what I would do if I was ever in a hypothetical situation like this. First things first, I would, when you fart, right, and you kind of give yourself a little sniff to see if it stinks, the first thing I would do is give a silent sniff, right? Don't say anything about it, give it a sniff. Make sure everything is copacetic, make sure everything smells the right way. And then I would proceed to slap her and ask her, how dare she make that type of noise while we're in the middle of doing something sexual? So that's what I would do. I would say keep your queefs to yourself. And yeah, we could keep it like that.
So got that one.
That's what I would do in that situation. Thank you very much, people. That's 2 for me. Thank you.
The score is 2-1 right now. Angelo's got the lead.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All righty. 4th question. There are many weird places in New York. In your experience, what is the weirdest place you've been to and why?
Oh, that's a fucking good one, man. That's a really good one.
I'll start this one. Weirdest place I've ever been to, just because I guess where we're from in Brooklyn to being out there, just strange people, just odd, at least for me.
Say Marine Park?
No, you? No, I'm just kidding.
Shots.
It would be probably the Village in the city. I went out to the Village once in the city. It was a nighttime thing. I'm pretty sure I got sexually molested 3 or 4 times when I was there, but I kind of kept quiet about it. A lot of weird things happening, a lot of dressing up and stuff like that. Just really out of my element, but probably one of the weirdest nights I've ever had in my life was in the Village in New York City. Weirdest people, I would have to say.
I'm going to have to go Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Greenpoint, Brooklyn for sure.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I went there in the height of some fucking political conflict, that we were going through in 2016, and I don't know if I reap Republican, but they definitely looked at me a weird way over there. And when I tried ordering a steak, they laughed. And then when I tried ordering a Budweiser, they said we don't have that. They just have IPAs. Yeah, and I don't like IPAs whatsoever. I think they're fucking gross. And I just didn't feel very welcome there whatsoever, bro. I wasn't a fan of Greenpoint. It's kind of similar to the Village, but I think Greenpoint might take the cake.
Yeah, the Village definitely has some characters. You're definitely going to see some weirdly dressed people. I'm gonna start with the Greenpoint for originality because I don't think
Agreed.
too many people would say Greenpoint out of nowhere.
Agreed.
So, but both answers were pretty good. The Village is definitely
Up there.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it.
And those are rookie numbers with the getting molested. You got to pump it.
Yeah.
All righty. So both of you seem like sport fans. I see you rocking your Knicks. You got your fitted on. Mm-hmm. Which fans in the NFL do you think are the absolute worst? Now, we both know it's going to be Philly, so you got to choose somewhere else.
Yeah, fuck
and
Philly.
Go from there.
Minnesota Vikings. And not because they're like annoying fans, because they're the nicest people in the world and it's very uncomfortable in a sporting event. When I want to go to a football game, I want to like hear a little bit of conflict. I want to see people fighting. I don't want to see anybody beat their wives, but maybe like see a drunk guy that maybe is yelling at his wife. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. I don't like the niceness. You know, I want them to yell at me a little bit. Probably the Minnesota Vikings.
So, going toward that, if you want to talk about the meanest fans besides from Philly, you would probably go either. Back in the day, I would say the Oakland Raiders, because the Oakland Raiders fans are out of their minds. But since they moved to Vegas, kind of like watered down fans now, you would say. It's not really like.
They're transient fans now. They're not real Oakland Raider fans.
There we go.
Back in the day with the black hole, they'd come out with the swords. They had the whole get up on.
You do not want to be. You did not want to be in Oakland and versus Oakland and be an away fan going there to cheer. It's tough.
Why they used to like beat people up and stuff?
They're just they're about their football team. They love their football team. And remember something, the Oakland Raiders were never good. So for you to go be a diehard for a team that's not that good, you got to have genuine love for them. But I will say, in nowadays, and what we're seeing now with true fans, I'm going to say the San Francisco 49ers. They are just as rough and tough as the Oakland Raider fans, well, Las Vegas Raider fans now. But they're malicious people, man. Every time you ever see a fight, if you go on X or Twitter or any of those sites and you watch football fights, it's always coming out of a San Francisco 49er stadium.
I would have never thought the 49ers.
They are.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Angelo because I'm a 49er faithful.
Let's go. Let's
so
go.
I understand that. Where
They're
Sea of Red, we
crazy.
take over every
Yeah.
stadium.
There's poop everywhere in that city, bro.
Yes, there is.
They're crazy.
There's definitely poop everywhere.
It's a city of poop.
Shout out to Gavin Screwscum.
All right.
All righty. So that one goes to Angelo.
What are we at right now, James? What's
Right
the
now,
score?
you are in the lead 3-2.
Oh, my God. I'm taking this
we're
win
coming
right now,
down.
baby. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, this is going to be a fun one. What city in the world has the weirdest and most shady women?
Staten Island. Set in stone, Staten Island, up to you. Easily done.
Fuck, man.
Easily done.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Weirdest and most shady women. I wrote this question too. This is fucked up that I didn't. I wrote it.
Think long and hard, man. Think long and hard.
Birmingham, Alabama.
There's no way. There's no way he said Burlington, Alabama.
I win. I have to win.
Burlington.
Is that even a Birmingham? Birmingham,
I don't
Alabama.
even know where that is.
It's in Alabama. It's a
Oh, well,
fuck.
yeah,
And
well,
just-
I'm guessing they're more shady than Staten
We are
Island.
saying in the whole world. I mean, you could,
it's a
you
fucked
could
up
leave-
place.
you could leave the
Birmingham's a
US.
fucked up
Listen,
place, bro. Yeah, it's like
You could say,
in the
you could
U.S.
say
Why,
Thailand.
did you say
if
New
don't know-
York?
No,
This is the
He
world.
did. He did say the world.
This is the world,
I
bro.
just figured we go Staten Island because
You go to
Well, you're
Birmingham,
definitely-
you're seeing
definitely
some.
up there, no matter where you want.
You go to Birmingham, you're seeing some things, bro. Some bad things are gonna happen there. You know,
Tooth, you know.
one
say-
tooth. Yeah, I don't-
I would say like Thailand or something. You don't know what you're dealing
Oh,
with.
it was
down
the
there.
world, dude.
Yeah.
It was the world. Dagestan, Russia. I don't even think there's women there. I think it's just bears.
Okay, I got another one. Tottenville, Staten Island.
Give the fucking round the Ange, bro. Just get it over with.
It's over. It's Staten Island.
Staten Island's the
Honorary
King.
question because I like this question coming up. James, let's
All right.
let's read this one. I like this one.
If you could sleep with someone who isn't conventionally attractive but would be because they're famous, who would it be? For an example, like Rosie O'Donnell or Oprah or Donald Trump. Yeah.
Oh man, I got me. I got mine already.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say the late and great Betty White. Give me a little bit of Betty White, and I'm all in there.
Brittany
I love
Griner.
her. Brittany Griner. Fucking nuts. Hold on.
That's going to Chris right off the bat.
Brittany, gotta give it to him, but that one is wild.
I love Betty White.
Brittany
That's
Griner
good.
is wild. That was a good one. Okay, that one I like. That one I like.
I would, bro.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
a trophy I won in my case, boy. I'll tell you
Yeah, I
that
could
much.
see.
You know?
So round one goes to
Round one goes to Angela.
quick thing. Suck it.
All right, here we go. Round two, best of 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Would you rather watch your parents have sex every night or join in once to make it stop?
Christ, man. My God, who's thinking of these questions?
That I didn't write. That was a recommendation.
This is a tough one. I don't know how to answer this question without sounding
Well,
like a
think about it.
weirdo.
Like one time,
Chris, bro.
one time, and it stops forever. You know what I mean? And you don't even got to go crazy in there. You just have to partake. You know?
Like help guide,
No,
or I have to.
you have to get in there.
Oh, this
This is dark. This
is
where the
a
show
dark
goes
one.
dark,
All
yeah.
right, so is that what you're going with, bro? You want to partake?
I don't want to,
But
but if
you're
I was
going to.
given the option, you have to watch every day for the rest of your life. One time you make it stop, you're gonna be fucked up for the rest of your life, regardless.
Yeah.
You might as well just make it stop. It's almost you go to therapy after.
So I would agree. I would, but I can't. I can't. I think I would just have to take the L and watch it. If it's like something I just got, like I got to wake up and watch like a 30-second clip in the morning.
No blankets, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Back shots.
Back shots. Yeah, I cannot partake. I'm not gonna do that to myself or my beautiful precious mom. I'm gonna watch. I guess I gotta watch until the day I die. Hopefully, a fucking semi truck hits me so I don't have to watch for too long, and it'll be like a year of that torture. But yeah, I'm gonna watch, and Chris is gonna bang his mother. So
Yeah.
this is where we're at.
I mean,
James,
he could just like
Speaking of
give his
Birmingham,
father a high
Alabama.
five while it's happening. You know what I mean? He'll be just like,
James, I know this is going to be a hard one for you to judge,
I'm giving it to
but
Chris.
do you?
I'm giving it to Chris.
I get it. I get
he's
it.
a lunatic.
Yeah, he's out of his fucking mind. Yeah.
One time, bro. I don't want to bang my mother.
It's like that episode of Eastbound and Down where Will Ferrell's like, "Let the boy walk."
Yeah.
That is a good one.
All right. Question 2: hot dog. Is it a glizzy or a sandwich?
Oh man, we going fucking parents to glizzies. A hot dog is technically a sandwich. It is. It's on a bun. It's enclosed. What else could it possibly be?
I can tell you exactly what it could possibly be, jackass. We're from Brooklyn. It's a glizzy. There's really nothing much more we could say about it. It's a glizzy.
So it's in its own category.
It's in its own category.
It's definitely
not a
it's definitely not a sandwich.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed of what you just said here
I
today.
don't know why our moderator is taking your fucking side with every question.
James, you know who to call the winner? Yeah, buddy.
It's definitely not a sandwich.
I'll take that W. Thank you.
All right, so right now it's tied 1-1 in round 2.
Steadily go fuck myself on this platform for the next hour.
Oh, here comes a good one.
This is going to be
Does
controversial.
Staten Island or Brooklyn have better pizza?
Staten Island.
Sad. Let me tell you something very sad, very sad. He used to live in Brooklyn. They knew him so much at Pizza Wagon. He used to eat so much pizza from over there. They used to be called the Chris Special. 4 slices and a fucking can
I mean,
of
let's
Coke.
go through it. Brooklyn has Grimaldi's. They have
Don't name Brooklyn ones. Name your Staten Island ones. I'll name my
Nona's
Brooklyn
Pizzeria,
ones.
Via
Garbage.
Monte,
Garbage.
The Square.
Garbage. Round pie.
Fucking, is there a crispy out here?
No.
Shit.
Round pie is pretty good.
Round pie's phenomenal.
Very, very a lot of people don't know about round pie.
Fucking Tommy's Tavern, bro.
So I
You know that
wanna
pizza?
get the audience a little bit more involved in this. Chris gave you 5 pizzerias in Staten Island. If you have any more you think should be mentioned, I want you to comment, name them, because we want to take this a little bit further. My 5, I don't even think I need 5, but I'm gonna go J&V. I'm gonna go Da Vinci's. I'm gonna go L&B. I'm gonna say Campagna, but Campagna's
That's Staten
Campagna's both, so we're gonna
they're
negate
both.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna negate that one.
Crispy? Did you say crispy?
Crispy Pizzeria. Shout out to Crispy Pizzeria. Popping on TikTok right now. My boy JoJo is the best. And last and final one,
I think you're missing a pretty key one.
pretty big one, right? Talk to me, James.
say
What am I
L&B?
missing?
Got to say DeFaras, right?
The Forest. Yeah. Right. I don't think
godfather
that.
of them all.
I don't think that there's a competition there.
You ever go to Lee's Tavern, bro?
Denino's is good. Lee's Tavern.
Lee's Tavern. Yeah.
Listen,
They all moved out here, bro.
This is a big argument. I think that Brooklyn take the reins. Chris thinks Staten Island takes the reins. Like I said, I want to see comments. I want to know what you guys think are the best pizzerias in Staten Island and in Brooklyn. But this is going to be a hard one for you to judge, James.
Yeah,
Try your best.
He grew up in Bensonhurst. Now he lives in Staten
I'm a
Island.
Brooklyn person my entire life. I live out in Staten Island for about 8 years now.
Where'd you live in Brooklyn, Bensonhurst?
Yeah, 84th and 24th.
Hey, let's go.
Right by Avenue Yo.
Yeah, I'm right there right now. Let's go.
The only reason why I think I would side more with Brooklyn is, first of all, DeFar has won like Best Slice, I think like 7 or 8 times. The Square out here, which is amazing, is pretty much a knockoff of L&B.
A good knockoff.
Yeah, it's a great knockoff. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of the owners or one of the cooks out there wind up moving out here and open up the Square, so it's actually a very legit knockoff. Kiki's makes a very good upside down.
Kiki's and Gigi's, Nona's, those are the
pretty
spots,
good.
bro.
And Campagna just started making the upside down,
I
which
was just
is
gonna say.
unreal because their sauce is phenomenal. Campagna. I think I'm going to side with Brooklyn just because I feel like it's just been better longer. I feel like Staten Island's coming on pretty quick. Nona's is phenomenal.
Yeah, no, you're entitled to keep giving age wins. You fucking scumbag.
Let's go.
All right,
I'll take that W.
Yep. All right, so let's mark that one down for Angelo again.
No, again, right?
In your ass.
Right?
All right, here we go. We're going to get you back in the running here, Chris. I feel like this is right up your wheelhouse. Is peeing in the pool something you find normal?
100,000%. I'll pee in the pool. I'll pee in the shower. I'll pee anywhere, bro. In the ocean, you could be sitting right fucking next to me. I'll piss right on you. I don't care. I don't. You know how many times when you lived in Sayreville and you had pools forever? You didn't have one in Sayreville. You had one in fucking Millstone. I would piss in that pool all day long, and I was drunk. And I'm pretty sure everybody else was doing the same exact thing. So I don't want to be vilified by the Pistone family that I pissed in that pool. The answer is yes, 1,000 times over. The answer.
So
is yes.
this question, we're gonna have to. We can't really have a judge because I'm gonna agree with him completely.
Yeah.
If I gotta piss, I'm gonna piss. I don't care if it's in your pool, in your sink, in your house.
He should lose just because he said sink, and I should get his point.
Why pissing in the sink is not acceptable?
No, and I should win this one off principle alone because like I don't agree with pissing in the sink. Your dish is going there.
No, not in your kitchen sink, in your bathroom sink, you fucking nut
In
job.
the bathroom sink.
In the bathroom sink, like like it's like a urinal. You just open up the water, sit there, look in the mirror, make sure you look fine.
All right.
I'm going to give it Chris because I feel like if you went into the bathroom to pee in the sink, why didn't you just pee in the toilet?
Okay, you know what?
I'm so happy somebody's finally
I guess
asked
you're
questions.
right. I guess
this
you're
is
right.
See, this is why we're doing this. We're asking questions.
You could take this one, you dirty slouch. What's this? Oh, this next one is good.
Yeah, this is a good one too. What is the best rap lyric or verse of all time?
Okay, now catch up on my campaign. Coupe the color of mayonnaise. You know what's next? I'm drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne
No.
on an airplane.
This guy, I guess, had this one ready. I guess he had this one right in his
I knew this
mind.
one. I knew this one was coming.
I'm gonna go more the serious route here. I mean, that was a good lyric, but I think the best verse of all time. Shout out to my guy Eminem. Eminem's second verse in Renegade. I'm not gonna sit here and rap it. Go on YouTube, go on your Apple Musics and listen to it. The second verse of Renegade with Jay-Z, obviously, to me is the best verse of all time. So you're talking 2 Chainz or Eminem? James, I think this one is kind of in the bag.
This isn't fucking fair, bro. I could have went serious.
I told you.
Let's hear something serious. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Something on your mind?
We give you one chance to change your answer.
I'm gonna
No,
go.
I like his answer. His answer's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go with Eminem too, but the third verse until I collapse.
No, he cannot do that.
Why? It's the same artist, bro.
He just went the same artist as me.
You got to rap it
This-
though. I got to hear the lyric. If you're gonna just say the third verse,
I don't
people
think-
wanna
I
know.
forgot what it was, bro. I only ate the neuro
You
gum
remember
like
the other
20
one? You
minutes
remember
ago.
the verse?
James, I don't even need to sing it. You know who takes the W here. This guy's all messed up. Give me the W on the verse.
How long have you been preparing for this?
I've been doing it for a while.
Oh my god, bro! Jesus
I'm a
Christ.
professional.
Surprised no one said it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Salt and pepper.
Every day on the limousine. Yeah.
Who sings that? Kurt Cobain.
Yes, exactly. So he blew his brains out. Okay, so
This is another good one too.
all right.
Who sings that? Cher.
Would you buy a used couch
Never.
with stains on it?
That's not a part of the question, okay? Because that was another recommendation. There's
Yeah.
no
Go
stains on the couch.
Say your answer,
Alright,
because
so-
I got 2 things coming at your way hard. Go ahead.
I never bought a used couch. If that's what you're gonna throw in.
Your couch in your house was on Facebook Marketplace.
No, it's not. You made that up.
No.
All right,
You
all
bought
right.
a
I will
used
say
couch
it was on
before.
Facebook Marketplace, but nobody used that couch.
Yeah,
It
right.
wasn't used.
Yeah, they just gave
the
you-
guy
they
in
just gave you-
Pennsylvania had the couch. Listen to me, bro. The guy in Pennsylvania had that couch. He used it in the house, but nobody actually lived there, and he just wanted to sell the furniture because nobody moved in. So the couch was never sat on, used, nothing. It just was like not in the wrapping.
So you're saying no, and I'm telling you that that he got that couch for like $199, a 3-piece sectional, absolutely beautiful. It was you definitely used because I smell it and it smells like farts.
I've had it for 3 years. I've been farting into those same cushions for the past 3 years. How do you expect it not to smell like farts? You don't fart in your couch? The audience. Okay, I'm going to pin to the camera on this. You guys don't fart into your couch? Where else do you fart? You're home at the end of the day.
This is what he wants to pin to the camera for. I am going to say it's okay to buy a used couch if it's leather and not worn out. Anything cloth should not be bought. And you got to know who's buying it. Somebody like Chris is selling his couch, you know something's went on that couch, you don't buy that couch. Somebody like me sells the couch, you go and buy that couch, you know it was taken care of.
I'm celibate, but I do eat a lot of protein, so I probably wouldn't buy my couch either.
I'm going to start with Chris on this one. I know a couple of people that bought some of your stuff online.
Okay.
You just got to, do your research. Make sure you're not dealing with
It's a small
serial killer.
Small victory for me. Take it.
All right, there's another hard one here. What is the best song made in the history of music? That's a hard topic right there.
This is all time, bro.
Yeah.
We can go Mozart. I'm not gonna go with Mozart, but we could. The greatest song of all time, bro.
I think I got one.
I think it's "We Are the Champions" by Queen.
It's a good one. That really is. That's a good one.
Nobody had range like Freddie. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, what's the song? You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. By Lil Pump.
Your boyfriend is a dork. Make lovin'.
That's legendary music right there. Probably one of the best songs ever created. Just fucking around.
Or the Skibbity Doop Bop Bop one by Kanye. That one was legit.
To me, the best song ever created. Celine Dion, "My Heart Will Go On." Titanic theme song.
I'm going to go with Chris just because I can't stand listening to that song anymore. I think everyone hates that song at this point. They kind of played it out.
You know, I do
Anything
love
by Queen-
Celine
anything
Dion.
by Queen
though.
is
That was a
phenomenal.
good.
I thought
That
you
was
were
a
gonna say
good one that you
Bohemian
just took
Rhapsody.
out. Or the one by Queen with Cher. Do you believe in life after love?
Yeah. She has pretty good. I thought someone was going to throw the Beatles in there or,
You know, the other big name ones. It was a hard question. So much to go by.
Thriller by Michael Jackson's probably up there.
Yeah, that was
far
good.
as, you know.
Too much of a Halloweeny song.
So
though.
Champion by Queen takes over My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Yeah, like Jack could have definitely fit on that thing. You know what I mean? Could have fit on that wardrobe.
Jack could have definitely. That woman,
Yeah.
that girl was selfish.
That door was big enough for Jack to get on that door.
She was
Take
so-
turns, you know what I'm saying? You
is
just
true.
had sex.
You know, it was all right to be on top of each other, being steamy and
Yeah.
into each other. But God forbid you want to
Right?
help the
Now,
guy out.
now
Come
you
on
want to
and
make
get-
sure everything's on the up and up.
Disgusting, selfish,
Yeah, no, sorry.
disgusting.
Yeah.
She must have been from Staten Island.
Yo, let's go, Gene. Let's go, Gene. Let's go.
All right, so Chris took that round.
Boo.
So now we're tied 1-1. We're going to round 3. What's more strange, an Audi butthole or an Audi belly button? I don't think I've ever seen an Audi butthole in person, so I'm trying to
I've seen
envision.
many.
Or an Audi what?
Belly
an Audi
button.
belly button?
Belly button or butthole?
I mean, it's a. This was also a recommendation. Audi butthole.
An Audi butthole.
Yeah.
Getting stranger. An Audi butthole to me just means that a little bit of the raw part is just coming out just a tad. That's fine with me. That's cool with me. Just keep your butthole to yourself. An Audi belly button for a female is absolutely a deal breaker. Don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care. I don't care. You're disgusting, and you need to figure it out within yourself why that happened that way. Get surgery, or just go far away. Audi belly button for me.
I feel like the butthole would catch me off guard because I feel like you wouldn't see it until obviously you're in
too
the
deep
moment,
at that
right?
point, right?
But your answer's too funny not to give it to you.
Thank you
Gonna
very
go,
much.
Angelo.
Thank you very much.
I can respect it.
But the butthole is definitely
It's probably stranger. You're right.
All right. Which country has the funniest accent?
Oh, is it a good one? Yo, I got one. Where's Paddy the Baddy from? Does anybody know where he's from? I'm a Scouser.
England.
I don't get knocked out there, but I know. But it's like a weird. I think it might be Scottish.
No, he's from. I know what you're talking about.
He almost sounds like Brad Pitt went from Snatch.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Almost like Gypsy.
I
Irish.
think
He is from Houghton, United Kingdom.
Oh.
that's the weirdest That's the funniest, weirdest accent to me.
I don't now like it's tough because like I just know one guy that has the funniest accent. His name is MCRD Dot. He's the new TikTok star. He's the brutally white guy that has a Jamaican accent. Yeah. Good pussy get head. You ever see that guy? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that guy. Not because I think Jamaica has the funniest accent. Just because of that guy's there. You know, I'm gonna have to go with MRCD.
I think I'm gonna side with Chris because that guy cracks me up every time.
Yeah. When I get the pussy turn red.
He has a new banger right now.
Yo, it's mad good.
It's
Bro.
a new banger right now.
He's solid.
I also think Australia's got a pretty funny accent.
Australia,
really
too.
Think about it, like they really can't
Oh, fuck,
sound.
mate.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think
But Shane Gillis was making fun
Shane
of
Gillis
him.
is the best thing
Yo.
ever. Bro. Hey,
Shout out
here
to
comes
Shane
another one. Get
Gillis.
down. Shane Gillis is the man. All right, question number 3. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I like this one's lighthearted. I like this one.
Yeah, this one we could be.
This one we could go a little less raunchy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been pretty fucked up to this point. Montana in the mountains, like a nice cabin.
I'm sorry, but like we talk about being serious. There's so many places in the world. This kid just said Montana in a cabin. There's something wrong with him. Montana in a cabin. He could have picked fucking Greece. He could have picked Amalfi Coast in Italy. All these beautiful places. He picked Montana.
I grew up in a broken home.
You fucked up, man. There's something wrong with you. My God. Oh my God. If I could live at any place, I would have to say Newark, New Jersey.
All right. That is nice.
No.
And why?
No.
Newark's beautiful.
Any place in the world, it would have to be like the Amalfi Coast in Italy. Absolutely
Amalfi
beautiful
Coast is
there. It's gorgeous. Food has got to be delicious.
Have you ever watched Yellowstone? Answer me. Have you ever watched Yellowstone?
Oh, Yellowstone's one of my favorite shows.
You ever see the fucking
Kind of
ranch?
aggravate me what they're doing this year with it, but we'll get.
You ever see the ranch that they live on?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
All right. Now announce the winner.
It's definitely Amalfi Coast.
Thank you very much, bro. You kidding me?
Yellowstone is gorgeous, but you're not talking about everyone has a cabin like that.
You live in the United States. You went for a place in the United States. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. You don't want to go somewhere else around the world?
I want a horse, bro.
You could have a horse in the Amalfi Coast.
You can have a horse anywhere, bro.
They have horses in the Amalfi Coast, Italy?
Yeah, you can ride a donkey
Yeah,
all the way
bro.
up to the top of the hill.
There's horses.
I thought there were
everywhere.
more donkeys over there.
There's definitely more donkeys than horses. That's for sure.
I'll take the donkey too. Yeah.
I went that round. Suck it. Get on to the next one.
Yeah, like when you're talking about the Amalfi Coast, it's like
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
You kidding me? It's like a movie.
I would go to Bali.
Bali's not too.
Yeah.
Or even what's the place? Abu Dhabi? No, not Abu Dhabi.
Dubai.
Dubai. That's it. Dubai's crazy.
The only reason why I say Bali is because it's gorgeous and you could literally live there for like a couple $100.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, mine would
Straight
probably have to be anywhere like from Dubai to Montana in a cabin. I just don't know which one.
What about a Montana cabin in Dubai? You can bring it there.
If I could bring the cabin from Montana to Dubai, yeah.
To get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you would have won this round if you said that.
I know. Let's fucking
Suck
do
to
it.
suck. Get on. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right,
What's the next
Angelo's
one?
in the lead 2-1.
Of course I am.
We got which borough in New York produces the best street fighters? Ooh.
Brooklyn.
Obviously,
it's tough.
I was gonna say Brooklyn, but now I'm thinking about it.
And it's probably the Bronx.
It's probably the Bronx, bro. The Bronx is fucking. They're out of their fucking minds over there.
Probably the Bronx.
Street fighters like with like their hands. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be between Bronx and Brooklyn. I just think Bronx is just a little bit more raunchier than we are. They'll probably stab you more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Bronx, New
gonna go
York.
with
Shout out to the
Brooklyn 'cause we got
BX.
hot.
Yeah, we're going to say Brooklyn because we all just love Brooklyn more.
All right.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're tied up 2-2. Next question. Should adults play video games?
Absolutely not. And I'll explain myself why. I used to I used to have a PlayStation 5 and 4 and all that shit. It distracted me to no end, to the point where I'd sit on my couch for 12 fucking hours playing video games, completely just zoning out. I think it's the most unhealthy thing adults could do. I think the minute that you sell your game system and you start maybe starting to do something else, whether that be exercise or an activity or whatever, I think it's a lot more beneficial. I think it's poisoning everybody, including kids. I think that adults should not be playing video games, or kids. Even though I really love,
You
Call
want
of
to
Duty
agree?
when I
I
was
can see it
young.
on your face.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stalemate this question because I couldn't have said it any better. Listen, video games, even for kids, you want to play a video game at nighttime for an hour, yeah, but most kids don't know the middle ground and want to play it all day. And I'm a firm believer in getting out, being active, and doing other things. And he's right. It's very distracting. You get your mind off. Go to the gym. You want to go play a video game for an hour or two? Go outside. Go play with your friends. So stalemate that question.
So funny thing, because I actually just read a little research on this as I was looking over the questions, and I was looking up certain things. It's actually weird because I agree that it shouldn't be for 12 hours. You shouldn't be playing video games for multiple hours. But I think a couple hours a night is actually good because studies are showing now that kids that play Call of Duty or games like that, their hand-eye coordination actually helps them process stuff better at work, depending on obviously what kind of job you're doing. But they're saying a lot of surgeons and stuff that played video games growing up, they have less malpractice suits against them because their hand-eye coordination
Is better.
Like
I said,
so I think in moderation it should be allowed.
You got to find exactly. I do think that even iPhone games, there's things that it's called brain exercise. There's things that get your mind working or are good for you. But you got to find the middle ground, and that's the problem. It's so addicting, just like social media. It's so addicting, you can't go on and just scroll 1 hour. You got to go on and scroll for 8 hours. That's where it becomes a problem, just like with anything. But agreed, if we find the middle ground and we could get on for 45 minutes to an hour a night rather than 12 and stuff like that,
I agree.
all yours.
All right, so we're going to log that one up as a tie.
Yes, stalemate it.
All right, so here's a hot topic. Can money buy happiness?
I'll take this one because I'm a firm believer in my answer here. Money does not buy anything, does not buy happiness. Happiness should not be measured by how much money is in your bank account or in your pockets. This is more of a serious note here. Money is defined by your friends, your family, your relationship with God and Jesus Christ. That defines happiness. We know how many people do we know that have money out of the wazoo and still are lonely, sad, and depressed. And there's guys who've got nothing, not nothing, but work a regular 9 to 5, very average, mediocre people that are the most heartwarming, good people and happy people we see in this world. So money does not buy happiness.
Money could maybe not buy happiness, but it could buy experiences that make you happy, vacations, memories that you could create. If you're happy within yourself, Andrew's answer is absolutely correct. But if let's just say you don't have enough to take your family on vacation one year because shit's tight, it might not be as happy as you guys would be in Mexico or Aruba or anything like that. So I think money could maybe buy comfortability, not so much happiness.
Yeah. I feel like money just accentuates what you already got going on. If you're a depressed person, you get all of a sudden all this money, you buy a big house, you're going to be more depressed because no one's inside of it. If you're a happy person and you realize oh my God, look what I was able to accomplish, look what I bought.
It's extremely situational. It's extremely situational.
But I feel like there's more that you could do being broke than you can with being money. Like you said, a vacation. You can't take your family on a vacation, but you know what you could do? Go camping. Go bring your kids in the car, go to a camping site that's absolutely free. You guys string up some stuff, and you have a little mini vacation there. Kids, most of the time, they don't care about being in Mexico. They just want to be with their family. They want to have a good time and do things. So I think that there are just more situations where you could have a little less money and make it work, and you could still be happy rather than going on a vacation every year and making your snotty kids think that that's we're going to Italy this summer, and then you want to go bring them to the park, and they're like, why are we here?
I do think if you build a foundation of happiness before you have money, and then you just come across some money,
that would be
that's
ideal.
the ideal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So just in the sake of giving the point to someone, I'm going to give it to Angelo just because he kind of articulated it first. I was just byproduct of him answering before you answered. I think both you made some good points.
He's a modern day podcast artist.
And just because we had one tie, I'm going to throw in like a question at the end to try to make sure that we end this round with someone winning. So the next question you guys have on the list is, do aliens exist and are they among us?
1,000% they exist, and 1,000% they're among us. There's 20 quintillion planets in the universe, and now there's all these reports that they live in the ocean, which I believe, with Megalodon. It's Megalodon and aliens down there. I refuse to believe anything different.
Okay, so this is kind of hard. Don't want to sound like that guy, but I'm a firm believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and I just do not believe that there are other life forms on this planet beside us. There might be creatures and stuff like that, but I don't believe that there's no living aliens among us that are, I don't know, somewhere around the world communicating with us in other ways.
Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the Son of God.
Do this.
That's what I believe. But
Go ahead.
why would he only restrict his story to Earth? Why wouldn't it be galaxy wide? Who's to say that there's not another planet where he existed in another life form and preach? You know what I'm trying to say?
Just because that there's many verses in the Bible that say that
Earth is the only.
His children are on this earth. That there's no other forms of life beings that are anywhere around. If it said it in the Bible, then I would say maybe there is, but. Reading the Bible, it doesn't say it anywhere, so I'm going to stick to my beliefs, and I'm going to say that there isn't any aliens, like I said. Just one of those things that I believe in. You believe that there are? Possibly, but...
So I'm very big. I'm a Catholic, so I understand what you're saying.
Shout out.
Science, has its way of persuading stuff, so I kind of got to feel like there's got to be something else out there. I can't think that you go to all these other planets and they find, oxygen and hydrogen, things that make up all different kinds of beings, and think that at some point there wasn't something else. Like Chris said, we know more about outer space than we know about our ocean floor. So who really knows what's down there? We have no idea.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm going to go with Chris on that one just because...
You said that well.
Yeah.
You did. You got
did very
You know more about outer
James
space
is good
than
out
ocean
here,
floor.
man.
Yeah.
James is good out here.
That was good. That was our team.
All right, so the bonus question, because right now you used the tie 3-3, because we had that one question that ended in a tie. This is like a lifelong debate. You probably heard this on Joe Rogan 1,000 times.
Yes.
Who wins in a fight, a grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
I know my... You could go first. Maybe we might have different answers here.
I never seen a silverback gorilla fight. Like, I've seen a grizzly bear fucking maul people. I would have to be a grizzly bear.
Nah, bro, you're crazy. A silverback gorilla is gonna fuck that bear up. It's too agile. It's too. I'm gonna say silverback
You
gorilla.
see how fast those grizzly bears are?
Yeah, you see how fucking strong the fucking.
They were like driving I saw a video where the girl was driving a boat or a jet ski like down a whatever, and then this bear was chased, almost caught up to the boat. They're fast.
Yeah, no, they're super fast. But I just think that as far as if they're gonna stand face to face with each other, the gorilla is just more agile. He's gonna punch this thing right in.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
It's a tough one, right?
I wish I could see it in
Just because,
person.
now I'm thinking, the grizzly could bite it, I don't think apes bite. I think apes just use
So
their
apes have
fists.
really long canines, but they don't use them the same way a dog would use their canines. I'm going to side with the grizzly bear, only for the fact that a grizzly, the average grizzly bear is 800 pounds to 1,000 pounds. The average gorilla size is 450 to 550.
Is that 2-2?
No,
No,
you won that round.
Yeah, you took the lead on that round. So you're up 2-1 going into round 4. Grizzly bears are insane. If you ever see them fight each other, they're just built to fight each other.
Grizzly bears are what color? Because they say that the
brown bear. The grizzly bear and brown bears are the same thing. Brown bears and Kodiak bears are just closer to the coast, so they're closer to water. So they get bigger because they have more access to fish.
Is it true that polar bears are actually more vicious? Than
Polar bears are the most vicious bear
yeah, right?
because they're the only bear that's strictly carnivorous. They don't eat any fruits or vegetables.
That's good. And you would think that they're cuddly.
And think about how big they are. Think about how big they are, and they might go days and weeks without catching anything.
Yeah, so they're probably when they see a piece of
Oh
meat.
yeah,
woo,
grizzly bears
boy.
are by far the scariest animal.
It's like when Chris eats a cheeseburger.
Exactly. I've gone out with Chris maybe 2 or 3 times after work.
Yeah,
We've gone to the
right.
diner, and Chris is like, "Oh, I'm gonna be fat tonight," and I'm like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." and he'll get like a hamburger, and by the time I'm done like eating like the pickle and the coleslaw, Chris is like,
it's already done.
Should I get something else?
It's true. Yeah. Somebody told me that the glow up ain't it. You're still a fat boy. Somebody said that to me. It hurt.
Yeah, that's
All right, don't run away from this round, buddy. I'm coming in strong here.
So we got Chris in the lead 2-1. First question of round 4.
It's the last round.
Do you think posting every day on a personal or social media is corny or cool?
Corny.
You're saying corny, and I'm going to obviously go the opposite because I genuinely do. How about this? If you're a social media influencer, you have a business page.
No, different. Personal.
Oh, this is
I would agree with you on that.
Personal posting?
Personal. Like posting pictures of yourself every day.
We're going to have to go with, I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm just not that type of guy. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I like to post a story, you know, but I think a post every single day on your personal social media is definitely a little bit corny. So I'm going to have to agree with you there. I'm going to have to agree with you.
We
So
still made it.
You're gonna tie that one.
There's more.
I don't want to see any photos of you guys' food on your Instagram. That's for sure.
I eat some good stuff.
I know you eat good stuff, but you don't need to post it.
Not every time, you know what I'm saying?
Throw it every once in a while.
But I'm gonna.
All righty. So next question: should the death penalty be abolished?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you commit certain crimes in this world, and that includes rape or just straight up murder for no reason or stuff like that, you should be given over to the devil, because
I wanna chime in and because I really dislike anything you say, and I wanna argue with you about it, but this is another stalemate. Mm-hmm. There's some things that are unforgiven. I don't care what happened to you, what you did. You touch or harm an old person, a female, a child. There's just some things that I'm sorry, but you need to
go hate murdering somebody because what they believe in or whatever. I don't care what it is. You believe whatever you
meet
want.
your maker at that point. You take it up with God. You take it up with Jesus. Why you did that? You shouldn't be around.
When I first read this question, I immediately that was my first instinct was to say absolutely not, kill this guy because I don't want to pay for the rest of my life my taxes
on this guy getting 3 meals a day.
But then there's a part of me that when I thought about it a little bit more. I've had some family members of mine that were in prison for short stints and stuff like that, and like the code of ethics that the prisoners kind of have with each other, it kind of makes me happy thinking of this guy spending the rest of his life being tortured, because they don't take kindly to people that beat up women and kids and stuff like that in prison.
Right.
So there's a little part of me that's a little sadistic. That's I kind of want this guy to go his whole life getting.
You want to rape a child? Now you're gonna get raped.
So there's a part of me that kind of wants that, but then there's obviously the part of me that's just get rid of this guy because I don't want to, God forbid, him getting out on a technicality. Let me tell you something.
Your boy James making some valid points. That's a very good argument to that. You would say that the death penalty is actually taking the easy way out there. You're going to make this guy stop feeling the pain.
But it's giving the family closure immediately because if something happens, I mean, obviously that's more important than my
No, but that's a very good point. It's a very good point.
All right, so right now you're both tied after the first 2 questions. So third question is it better to have a roommate or live alone?
Live alone. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, man, I'm a friend guy, man. When I was got my own place, I got my first apartment with a good friend, my best friend Frank, and we had the most amazing. We were both single. We were both young. We were both going out, partying, having good times, and we would fucking drink, come back home, and bullshit in the kitchen for a little bit before we went to bed or whatnot. So I'm gonna say living with a roommate. Living with a roommate is better to me. It does get a little complicated when things do come to an end, as in you want to move out or that person wants to move out, but I'm going to say it's better to live with a roommate. You get better experiences. You get closer with,
So I kind of feel like it all depends on where you're at in your life. I feel like some of the best times in my life when I was younger was when I was living with a roommate because you're hanging out with your friends all the time. Then obviously when you get a little bit older and you're starting to get a little more serious with yourself, maybe you got a girl, it gets a little more complicated with a roommate kind of situation.
Right.
Nostalgia-wise, I'm going to side with Angelo just because, like I said, I think the funnest times is you have your friends, you come home, if you're going through that phase where you're sparking up, you're doing that at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're ordering food, you're just chilling. sometimes, like, if you're living alone, it's great and everything, but it can get a little lonely if you don't have anything else going on.
Well, that's when I call you.
Yeah, it's true.
And you can hang out.
So we're going to give that one to Angelo.
Hey, let's go.
Next question, are NFTs a good investment?
All right, yeah, I feel pretty strongly about this. It is the stupidest fucking thing you could ever buy. When people were buying these things back in the day and they said, oh, this is going to make me a quadruple millionaire and stuff like that, I said, you're dumb. You're dumb. Nobody's going to buy a $6 million thing, a picture, what was like a virtual picture for $6 million, and they thought, oh, I'm going to get $20 million back. Nobody did, at least to my knowledge, and they died right away. So whoever bought an NFT thinking that it was going to make you a millionaire, you're dumb. I don't care if it's controversial.
What am I gonna do? I agree with the fucking brain. When they first came out, I said the same thing. I said I just don't understand why people are buying pictures. Why somebody in life is gonna rebuy this picture for millions of dollars? When it first came out, I just think it was just another way. Like crypto did so well, and it made such a impact on people's financial lives that they just figured out something else to sucker the rest of these people in, and like NFT was the thing. So everybody started buying NFTs, and I agree with him. I said the same thing. I said, I think you guys are all very silly, and you're right. People who spent a lot of money on NFTs thinking that this was going to double, triple in the future now have a virtual picture on their phone that they spent thousands of dollars for.
Congratulations, jackass.
For real. I think the best investment are the people who made it. If you know anything about NFTs, a prime example is a guy like Tory Lanez. When this was getting big, Tory Lanez made 1 million NFTs at $1 a piece and sold them in 3 hours on his live stream. He made $1 million in 3 hours selling it to people. I mean, again, $1 is $1, whatever, but he was smart enough to do this. It's a great investment if you were the one making it and selling it to these people. If you thought that you were going to buy a picture and flip it, whatever, I always thought it was silly as shit. So I do agree with you on that one. So I guess that one's going to have to be another tie for us, my friend. Because I agree.
You ever think we're going to get to a world where like we're doing everything virtually, where it's going to make sense, like people buying real estate and you know, virtual reality places and stuff like that?
They already tried it with the metaverse. We're about 100 years behind before that happens. Yeah.
I do think, but I think that it's a lot further away than people say that it is. We're futuristic. We're getting there, but it's not going to be.
I see things happening. I think Terminator 2 is becoming more and more realistic.
Yeah, it's definitely likely. It really is.
Definitely likely, just not.
I don't think exactly. I just don't think in my lifetime or my son's lifetime it's going to be. It's
they'll
going to
take
be
jobs.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll overtake.
Well, it's taking jobs now.
They are trucking and shit.
It's taking jobs now.
All right, so we got another tie there. So Angel's still up 1-0. We're going to lighten this one up. There's another funny topic. When a woman farts, do you think it's funny or disgusting? We'll let Chris go first.
I think.
You love farts. Look at you. Look how excited you are.
Mind you, I remember what you said about the queefing thing, so it's kind of in the same.
I was with somebody in the past, and she had thought it was funny to like keel over in the morning and fart. But when I say like, I'm not talking about like a cute toot. I'm talking like a fucking loud bad boy. You know, like it was loud. I laughed in the moment, and then I took about an hour to ponder how fucked up that was. And it threw me off. So I think they're funny in the moment, but if you sit there and really, you know, dive deep into the psychology of it, it's not good. You're under a really dark place. So no, I think they're pretty gross.
I think that it's natural and normal to fart. Also, depending on how long I've been with, you know, the person. If I was newly in a relationship and she thinks it's okay to fart at the dinner table, fart when other people are around, that's no good, sweetheart. But if we've been together for years, you know, you're sitting on the toilet with the door closed, but I hear you little air pop out of your butthole. That to me is cute. I think that's funny. I think that means that we're comfortable with each other. So it doesn't bother me so much. There's a time and a place to do it. And if you got major gas and it's going to stink up the room, leave that to one of us. Two of us can't be farting the same way. When I fart, it smells like it smells like Tonville, Staten Island when I fart, like dirty trash in a dumpster. You know, so you gotta find a middle ground. You can't have both of you guys farting. But so to ease up my answer a little bit, I think it's funny. So you say disgusting, and I say it's funny. Mr. James.
That's hard because I've been in short-term relationships and girl farts and you're like, we're not there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
And then obviously you're dating a girl for like a year and a half. Eventually one's gonna slip out here and there. Like you said, I don't expect it to be tooting away at the dinner table, just for shits and giggles. So I think I'm gonna give it to Angelo on that one, just because he kind of went more in depth with it. I do like your dark psychology thought though, Chris.
Do or die, brother.
Yeah. All right.
I'm up 2-0 here. You got to get these
you
next
got two more
or you're
questions to
done.
tie this up. Is being selfish bad?
I'll do this one.
That's a really good question.
It is. It's deep. No. Being selfish is not bad. Sometimes you need to focus on yourself. If being selfish means that you have to worry about yourself a little bit to get yourself into a position or a place that you want to be selfish. Sometimes in life, you need to be selfish to progress, to move forward, to make yourself feel better about a specific situation. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. It's okay to be selfish.
I think it's okay to be selfish at points. I think if you need some time to yourself to get yourself right, it is. But I think lifelong being selfish, if you're married or you have kids, you can't be selfish towards them. You have to kind of be selfless. I think that before that happens, yeah, I think it's okay to be selfish in the regard of like getting yourself to a stature you want to be at, for sure.
So we both basically said the same
Same thing
things,
again,
just
yeah.
in there. So
Different way.
that's another tie, and it would actually come down to the last question, my friend,
Okay.
to see who wins the round.
Is weight loss shots a blessing or a curse?
Ooh.
Fuck. It's a blessing for a lot of people. Honestly, it's an easy way out. They do fuck you up a little bit, but people that are lifelong live their lives in a body they're not happy in. I think that if they have an easy way out and they have trouble staying consistent, which is obviously the healthy way to do it, and you could just take a shot and then lose 50 pounds, I think it makes them feel better about their personal appearance, increases their confidence, and makes them genuinely happier as a person. So I think they're actually a blessing.
And here we go with the great debate. Nah, man, I can't agree with you there. If it was this magical shot that helped you lose weight and didn't have all these long-term side effects, if it was something that you put into your body and then after you lost the weight you didn't gain it right back, then fine. We sometimes negate working hard with the easy way out, right? Who would want to go to the gym every day, eat correctly, and do the right thing to lose weight? Nobody. But you have to do it. You have to work hard in order to get that weight off and keep that weight off. We are living in a country where we think that the easy way out is just to pump ourselves up with these weight loss shots and you can eat whatever you want still, but you don't know what this stuff is doing to your body. And nobody knows what it's doing to your body because they're so fairly new. We're going to have a problem in a couple of years when everybody sees the real damage that it's doing to your body. Just because you want to lose a couple pounds, you're destroying your organs. I think it's actually one of the worst things to ever come out. Ozempic, Mounjaro, Trulicity, all this stuff is just another way that these pharmaceuticals can make millions and millions and millions of dollars taking advantage of people who don't do their research, lazy people who don't want to go out there and lose the weight on their own, At the end of the day, pick and choose your battles. You want to look skinny and be dying on the inside, or you want to have a little bit of weight and be healthy? You got to figure it out. But to me, it's definitely a curse. I think that was probably one of the worst things that could possibly have happened. So that's mine.
I'm going to go with Chris on that one, which is unfortunately going to tie it up. Just because I kind of feel like, you know what, man, if you're an adult and you want to make dumb decisions, I've taken and done some stuff in my life that definitely was not good.
Like bath salts?
No, not like that. I haven't gone that far yet.
Tide Pods?
Remember that whole situation with the Tide Pods?
People do anything to get high.
People are crazy.
People do anything to get high.
So, I mean, granted, we don't know what it's going to do in the long run. I mean, you're introducing a shot that's made to treat diabetes into your body. But like
When you
Chris
don't
said,
have- when you don't have
when you don't have
diabetes.
diabetes. But like Chris said, there are just some people out there that, some people try real hard to lose weight. They try to do it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can't do it. You get off track very quickly. People don't see the results that they want to see fast enough. They give up. Maybe you're in a life where, you have no support system. People don't help you push. So if you could take something that's going to help you get there and help you feel more confident about yourself, I'm all for it. You just, you got to talk to your doctor, obviously. Make sure that it's not going to hurt you in the long run. No one wants to be in shape for their 30s and then be dead in their 40s.
Yep, this is true.
But I'm going to go with Chris on that one just because I felt like his answer was just a little bit more widespread as far as that goes.
So we have an overtime
We
question.
we got one overtime question. And here we go. Speaking of being in
this
shape,
for the win?
this is for the win. Right now, you're up 2-1 total. So if Angelo wins this topic, you tie the debate 2-2, and then I'm assuming he's going to do it again next week. But speaking of being in shape and not taking any shortcuts, would you guys be upset if RFK abolished fast food restaurants?
Yo, you love fast food, bro.
I do.
No, because I don't eat that garbage. Not anymore.
And here we are with the great debate. Somebody will win today. Is that all you're elaborating on your answer? No?
I think that it's poison, and I think that if RFK comes in and he gets rid of all of it,
40.
yeah, get that red 40 out of here. I think it would be a good thing for the country. No more childhood obesity.
Yeah. Mind your fucking business, all right? Bro, just be an adult and don't have it every day. Fast food restaurants, listen, in some areas of the world, in some neighborhoods, fast food is sometimes the only thing that people could afford out there. So you're going to take away the one. Everybody knows eating healthy is not cheap. Everywhere you go, you want something organic, you want something healthy, it's going to be triple the price.
Well, maybe Mr. fucking Kennedy can make lettuce cheaper and bananas, and then we'll be all right.
Well, hopefully, we got our boy back in office, and hopefully, we could make America great again, and our inflation prices will drop. But I think that abolishing and banning all of fast foods around the whole country, I think is just a little bit out of reach. It's just out of context. I don't think that there's a need for it. Do I think that you should be eating it twice a week, 3 times a week? Absolutely not. But it's something if everybody could indulge once in a while, and for you to take away that from the American people, I think is a little insane. Maybe cut down the portion sizes, maybe cut down the things that, because there are a lot of items on the fast food restaurants that are like banned in other countries. Maybe ban those specific items here. Maybe, we had a supersize item back in the day. Remember, you used to get supersized fries. They were huge.
Yeah,
they
15
made
cents.
those illegal, and they dropped
This
it
is
down.
fucked up because this kid loves fast food and he's going to pick you right now, bro.
Well, it sucks to suck, but it's to me, I don't think it's necessary at all. It's all right to indulge here and there and on your fast food if that's what you enjoy. Like I said, moderate it. Take out some of the items that are extremely, extremely toxic for you. It's not like they don't give you the fair warning when you go into these places. They tell you, the average calorie count for something is this. They give you the nutritional facts.
Yeah, they didn't even used to do that back in the day. It was just
You
like
used to
you
go
went
in there blind.
Yeah.
You don't know what you were
didn't know
eating, the
getting.
carbs.
Go
You didn't know nothing.
Go ahead, moderator. Tie it up, bro.
It's definitely
Just take all my fucking money away,
It's
bro.
definitely getting tied.
Tying
It's
it
definitely
up.
getting tied up. I feel like no one should be taking anything away from anybody in this country. We live
So
in
that would
America.
make me a winner, pal. Sorry.
That makes
who
you
wins?
a winner for this round, but use it tied for the whole debate.
You see what just happened? You see what just
2-2,
happened?
yeah.
All right, everybody.
this round.
Fucking God bless the World Class Moron Debates.
Use are both equally moronic.
Yeah, just take my money. It's all good.
So we will come back. Let's get some feedback from you guys. Let's see things that you agree with, you disagree with in the comments. Like, share, post us. If you like what you saw here today, let us know. Me and Chris will come back with some more questions. And yeah, we'll go back at it again with round 2 of the moronic debates. Me versus you, jackass.
See you later.
Peace.